I've been having a lot of fun with lip swatch videos, and I just feel like these videos are so helpful and so like fun for me to do and to try all the shades that I also wanted to do a lip swatch video of the Essence, the Slim Stick. This is a long-lasting lipstick which is supposed to last for up to 6 hours. They just released this with their new update. I got all 10 shades and we're gonna try it out on the lips. I'm gonna show you all the shades, gonna share my thoughts. Let's get into it. Alright, so in my Essence a new makeup update, trying all different things from their update video, I already tried the shade Brick Red. This is 202. I really enjoyed the look of it. I felt like it was a really interesting type of lipstick, and I got inspired. I was like, this could be a line that I could be into. So I'm gonna show you the arm swatches of everything. It's gonna be from the first shade to the last shade on my arm. We're starting with 101 and then we're ending with 202 in the arm swatches so that you can see like all of the shades compared. And now we're getting into the lip swatches. We're gonna start with shade 101, which is called Shockaholic. So this seems to be kind of like a cooler tone, mid-tone brown. It has really like these milk chocolate vibes. This is a type of shade that I usually really like, so let's apply. I am not applying any of these with a lip liner. I'm just applying them just like that to really show you the shade. This one was super easy to apply. I really like this shade. It's really like this cool tone, beigey, leaning brown. I feel like if you add a little bit of a brownish lip liner, then it can really like make it look even more like chocolatey type of lipstick. Now I feel like it's pretty nude. I do really enjoy it. I think this is a great shade. Very pigmented. It was really like, it really glit on the lips. I feel like it's a very flattering formula. So yeah, this is Shockaholic. Feeling a little pale today, so we're adding some blush. I was trying to be a little bit more subtle, but I just can't. I need all the blush. Alright, next shade in the line is gonna be a 102 over the nude. I haven't really even looked at these. I haven't really opened these. Like, this is truly my first impression except for that one shade. This seems to be kind of like a lighter rosy nude almost. Like, it has a little bit of rosy pinkiness in it, it seems. Or even a little bit of a peachiness. It's a rose that leans kind of like peachy. I feel like this one I would enjoy the most with a lip liner, but I think this is a really nice shade as well. It just leans a little bit more neutral. Maybe it has a little bit, a hint of warmth in it because of the peachiness, but I think this is a really cute shade. So this is over the nude. Then next up we have the shade Brick Road. So we have two shades in the line that have something brick in the name, which I think is interesting. This is 103 and this seems to be kind of like a toned down, almost brick mid-tone nude. Like, it's a lot less red than the other brick shade that we have in the line that's coming up. I really love this one. I would say this is almost a little bit of a rosy tone. Like, it's very rosy. It still has a lot of pink in it. It's not a brick that leans very like burnt orangey. Like, sometimes you have that as well. I think this could be a huge fave for me. I love these types of shades. I feel like a toned down red that just really complements green eyes. This one I really like. So this is Brick Road 103. Alright, we definitely have some staining going on. I hope it's not gonna affect too much of the color. Next up we have the shade 104 Baby Gut Blush. Seems to be kind of like a cool tone mauve shade. This one is leaning almost a little purpley, but like in the right way. In the way that I really enjoy, kind of like this toned down nudie purple. I think this is a beautiful shade. Like, it's mauve, but it's definitely on the purple side. This is a Baby Gut Blush 104. Next up in the line we have a Velvet Punch 105. Let's see what kind of shade this is. This seems to be kind of like a mauve shade but deeper. A little bit more on the berry, like a wine side. Like it's leaning kind of like mulberry wine. Excuse the application. I really like the shade as well. I feel like it leans wine, but it's still pretty like toned down. There's something almost a little nude about it. It's not too deep and vampy. It's still very much a shade that you could wear to the office with the right look. I think I really like all the shades so far. I feel like for some reason, Essence and Catrice are just making lines of shades that just really suit me, or that really are really to my taste. Yeah, I really like this one. So this one was 105 Velvet Punch. Next up, we have the shade 106. This is the Pink Drink. And this seems to be kind of like a deeper pink. Really beautiful shade, kind of like still a little toned down. Like it's not super bright, it's not neon, it's not like true fuchsia. It is very like still wearable, still toned down. I really like the shade. I can see myself wearing this. I think it's really, really cute. Beautiful. So this is the Pink Drink 106. Four more shades to go. This shade is Hot Chili 107. I think this is gonna be, I don't know, kind of like a warm toned red, but a little deeper. But it could be kind of like almost more neutral even. Like it's not that, it seems not that warm. I thought this was gonna be more orangey, but I think it's gonna be like quite neutral still. So we're gonna see. I would say this is very close to a true red, but then leaning maybe slightly warm, like slightly warm. I think if you have a warm undertone, this is really one that you can get away with. This is really one that's gonna look good on you. I think it's a really nice shade. There's something about this formula where I just kind of like all the shades. It's just the way it just smooths over the lips and looks very pigmented, and just I think it's really nice. I do have to say, I can't really give you a full review of this formula yet. I feel like I haven't worn it enough. Especially because it's a long wear formula, I just want to give it a little bit more time to really make up my mind. So this is mainly for the colors, not as much for the formula, but I do really like the first application and the feel on the lips. I think this is so far a really nice formula. So this was 107 Hot Chili. Alright, I think this might be the warmest of the bunch. This is Nice Spice 108. I think this is gonna be a more orange leaning shade. Looks more like a coral actually. I was not expecting that. This the outer packaging makes it seem kind of like a very orange leaning red, but looking at it like this, there seems to be a little bit of pink mixed in as well. So it's more of a coral, I would say. Let's see, I might actually like this. Alright, I would describe this as a neon coral. I actually think this is a really fun shade. Does it suit me? No. Would I really wear it out? Probably not like in full force, like completely opaque. I might like combine it with something else, with a certain lip liner. I think this is a super fun shade though, and I think if you are the kind of person that can pull this off, this is gonna be so fun for summer. Like I can really see the bronzy look with the golden highlighter, and then this lip if you're really like tan and it's like sunny and you're walking through the city. I can really see it. It's gonna be like, if you're the type of person for this, like this is gonna be so good in the summer. I just don't know if I can ever get away with it. It just, the lipstick is wearing me instead of the other way around. I do have to say, this is the least flattering shade. At least, like, looking at the lips, like it looks most uneven. This emphasizes texture. You have to say this is the 8th lipstick that I've swatched, so that can also like play a role, but it just emphasizes a lot of texture. Dryness looks a little uneven. I do have to say that for some reason warm lipsticks tend to do that when I wear them. Like it happens quite a lot with certain formulas, certain colors. I feel like it's because I'm neutral to cool. It just doesn't suit me and it looks just off. Looks a little like jarring almost. You're probably not really gonna be able to tell, but it's just very uneven. I do think that this might still be a good one for some people. Like if this suits the color of your lips, your skin tone, you don't have dry lips, it's probably still gonna work, but I can't really know that for sure. So this was a Nice Buys 108. Alright, next up we have the last shade that I haven't tried yet. This is a 201 Sweet Copper. I don't know why they have switched over to 2. Like we could have had 109, 110, but we didn't. So I think this is gonna be, this is a burnt orange. This is a burnt orange. This is gonna be very yellow in undertone. So let's see. Yeah. If you are someone who likes a warm orange, this is your shade. I do actually really like to see some truly warm tones for the warm toned lovers. I still feel like it's not that much. It's still leaning pretty pinky. It's still leaning pretty cool tone, but I love to see it. Like this is not my shade. I don't know if I'm really gonna be wearing it. I do love it like on its own. I love it. Like it looks so good besides from me wearing it. This is also gonna be such a good one in like summer, in like fall. It's gonna be so good. Also with a little bit of deeper lip liner, I can really like see this as well. I think this would be so cool, but it's not my shade. It doesn't look good on me. But I still think that there's a lot of potential to the shade, and I still really like that it is here. Like there are some options for the warm tone girlies. So this was Sweet Copper 201. Right, it's time for the last lipstick in the range. So this is the one that I already bought. This is Brick Red 202, and this is really like this dark burnt red. Like it's a very autumnal color. So let's try it on. Alright, the application, I couldn't save it, but this is also a pretty like warm tone. It's definitely warm in undertone. It's really like this deepened burned reddish shade. Very, very appropriate for fall, winter. Very appropriate for people who like a deep warm toned lipstick. I think this is a really nice shade. The application is just a little off. It's not the best, but it's my fault. Like I'm applying 10 lipsticks in a row. Like that's not what you usually do. All right, those were all 10 lipsticks, all 10 shades. I have to say it's a really nice range, and I feel like there's a lot of different things for everyone. Some lighter shades in different undertones, mid-tone shades in different undertones, even some brighter shades, some deeper shades also in different undertones. I feel like this is the most all-round range that I've tried in these lip swatching videos. I feel like there's a little bit of everything here. Let me know if you missed something. Maybe there's something that you would have liked to see, but it isn't here. Maybe there's something that you were wishing for, hoping for. Let me know. And yeah, that's gonna be everything for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. And then I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye!